Alright folks, it's opening morning of turkey season here in East Tennessee. Of course I'm running late. My little girl decided to be stubborn this morning. But we're on our way in. We'll be lighting in just, well, you're on the verge of day. It's pretty much daylight. It's almost shooting light. So, but in all honesty, it's usually about 30, 45 minutes an hour, right there, anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour after daylight that I see them up here in this spot anyway. So I wasn't stressing too horribly bad, but I still want to get in there and get settled. So we'll see how it goes. I'll come back in the woods. Race down through here when I was a teenager, my early 20s. Smell the oil wells, natural gas wells. Somebody's now setting out in this spot. It's not public land, but it's not private. I mean, it is private, but it's the land lease company, and they let people hunt. It's tens of thousands of acres, I think like 76,000 or something. They have for growing logs and stuff. See a pig or a turkey or something, I got what I need for both. The spot I'll be in is really bad with hogs, so I came ready for that. I won't be sitting in the woods unprepared out here. They're dangerous. They travel together and they get brave out here. Chased a few people out of the woods and up trees. So we'll see. Skyway coming up to the field yet. We'll keep videoing for another minute. I'll show you this field this farmer lets me, or used to let me get pigs out the back of it. I was supposed to get to go up there and do some night vision hunting, so I invested in that scope and stuff, and then a bunch of craziness happened up here. I ain't heard back. I don't know if it's related or not. I'll just go right here. Yeah, always. Every night it's full of pigs. Destroying this place. I think the longest burnout I ever did was across through here, about right here, down this hill and around this curve. It's several hundred feet long, all the way down through here. And I'm running 35 and 40, so around this curve, up this hill, till somewhere right in here. Actually right here. We'll turn back into the real rough car chip. Needless to say, I still need to get a set of tires, but I was worried about popping, so I stopped. There's no cell phone service, and you're a few miles back from the highway back in here. But I'll come back when I get in the woods. this to video what I can. There's a trail from that way. There's a trail from that way. The main one's right there. I'm sorry, the main one's right there. They come down through this thick stuff. Hogs, turkeys, picking bugs. So, I got late into the woods. Like I said, this is private but open land, so all my good spots were taken. So we'll see if this is the lucky spot. I left my face mask in my truck. I left. I don't know if it's a pig or a deer. There's something coming up right here. I left my tripod. I left my scratch call. It's in the car. That's what happens, you get in a rush. There was a truck in behind me trying to beat me to this last spot, so I jumped out before he could get out of his truck. I usually would have just gave it up, but this is the last spot. And I ain't gonna get a whole lot of chances to hunt up here, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna sit back, be really still, and see what happens. I'll pull the camera out if I have any luck. I'm about 80% sure a black bear was just on the other side of the creek, trying to figure out what was making the racket over here. I hit my mouth call about 3 times, and I started hearing a weird noise, and something big and black took off when I turned around. It was crashing. Did you see it? Did you see the bear? It's standing right here. It'd be different if it would have went on, but it's way too curious. It's on the other side of the creek, and it's a pretty steep little bank, but I'm just gonna back out. I'd rather just back out. Oh crap, I can't see it no more. I'm really stupid for videoing this too. is. When I first seen it, I thought that was crazy. I thought maybe it's just a turkey or a pig. Oh gosh. I thought I could be wrong. That's crazy. So chill. I don't want to just shoot. There's other people hunting, so out of respect, I won't just shoot up there and scare it off. I'm gonna leave the camera rolling so I can get back to the car. I'm shaking. That wasn't a little bear like the last time I ran across one. Look, this is the spot I was left with. I was maybe well over 100 yards that way. There's a power line. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I'm back to safety. Anything else crazy happens, I'll roll the camera, I guess. I'll unload this shotgun and just head on home. I gotta work today anyway. Well, that's a sucky experience. I felt like it's just then time for it to start ramping up. But they ain't a turkey anywhere gonna be anywhere around that bear. I wouldn't think. I mean, it's common sense. It's a predator, so they don't hang out around coyotes and bobcats. So I don't see why they'd hang out around a bear. So opening morning, turkey season, East Tennessee, 2025. That sucked. I'm at the car now, watching that clearing just to make sure that thing don't come across it. I still have my pistol on my leg, and I always like to have a backup. You never know if I'm muzzleloader hunting, archery hunting, whatever. I had 3 or 4 years ago, I had a baby bear. Not a baby, but it wasn't very old. It's smaller, but kind of as I was walking out of the woods just after dark one evening, or just after shooting light, it wasn't quite dark, but it stayed 30 or 40 foot from me, but it kept following me as I would turn around and walk off, and then when I'd stop, it'd stop, and it kind of just bob its head and look at me, trying to figure out what it was, I guess, because I was all in camo. But finally I shot my pistol into the dirt between me and it took off running. But this one was a lot bigger. I'll try to clear the photo up some in the video. You can see it, but you can't see it good, so I'll see what I can do. Well, that ruined my day. Guess let's go cut some grass.